Calibrate your carrot. I was watching an interview with an actor a few days ago, a guy I never heard about before but recently made it big. He'd been in a bunch of smaller movies and TV shows before, but I hadn't seen any of them. He was talking about a near emotional breakdown he had once he started getting big-time TV and movie roles. He said he'd been chasing the dream for so long, and then when he found it, he had a kind of crisis of consciousness. He said something along the lines of, "I'd been chasing this for so long, but then when I got there was nothing there." It kind of reminded me of the movie Vacation, the first one. Most of the movie was about a family road trip, the dude and his family driving across the country in their station wagon, and all the adventures they had along the way. But then when they finally got to Wally World, it was closed. This is a common experience. We're going after something for a long, long time. So much that we develop a kind of one-itis for the destination. The job, the career, the girl we've been chasing. But then when we see the real thing, it doesn't come close to our fantasized ideal version. This is what the actor was describing. The real achievement was nothing like he'd been dreaming about, but he, like many other people, described this as a function of the world, as if somebody or something or some group or society in general was doing something wrong. Nobody is doing anything wrong. He and the world were acting exactly like we've been programmed. It's a function of how specifically we interpret ambition. We think of ambition as a specific thing or place, a place that once we arrive at, everybody will live happily ever after. This is dangerous and can lead to a nervous breakdown. Things a lot of quickly famous people unfortunately discover. Things a lot of astronauts find. If you are floating around in space and see the sunrise from space, there's not much back on Earth that can compare. Our ambitions are supposed to be moving targets, metaphorical carrots that are always a bit out in front of us to keep going forward. This takes a lot of deliberate effort because we are also very lazy. We love the idea that if we only get that one thing or that one girl or that one job, we can finally relax and enjoy life. This is not true, which is kind of harsh on one side, but on the other side it's fantastic, because if you can correctly interpret your ambition as a never-ending, always growing, continuously moving target, you will continue to create better and better things, so long as you keep chasing your ambition. To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/live-training.